Now we are going to start exercise 4.1. Like first part is to evaluate the answers. In this part we'll apply BODMAS. Now what is BODMAS? BODMAS means BODMAS. It means we have to follow the sequence to solve the equation. Like the first is B bracket, O means of, D division, M means multiplication, A means addition, and then subtraction. So first of all, we have to solve the sums according to this sequence only. Like in the first sum, where is B? B is not given, means bracket is not available in the statement. So we'll start from the off. Off means to multiply. So after the multiply, we'll solve the addition, then subtraction. Second part. Second part, first of all, we'll follow the division according to the BODMAS rule. So then division, after the division, multiplication. If you want to do your work easy, then you can just underline the thing what you have to follow in the step. Then simply, like in this part, bracket is given. So first of all, we'll solve the bracket, and in the bracket also two signs are given, multiply or addition. So first of all, we'll solve the multiply, like 6 into 5 is equals to 30. Then 30 plus 3 is equals to 33. Now bracket is solved, so simply one sign is left, that is addition. So 7 plus 33 is equals to 40. In this sum, first of all, we have to solve the division. So 12 divided by 4 is equals to 3. Then we have to solve the multiplication. 5 into 3 is equals to 8. Then addition, 15 plus 8 is equals to 23. Then only one sign is left, that is subtraction. Then 23 minus 3 is equals to 20. In this sum, how many brackets are there? 1, 2, and then a square bracket. If more than one brackets are given, then we'll start from the simple bracket. This is known as the simple bracket, and this is square bracket. First of all, we'll solve the simple bracket, and in the simple bracket again two signs are given, one is off and then is subtraction. So first of all, we'll solve the off. 3 into 2, 6. Then 6 minus 3 is equals to 3. Now side by side we can solve the other bracket also, but if you want to do in solve this bracket in the separate steps, you can. So like in this sum, this bracket is known as curly bracket. Again we have to solve first of all simple bracket, then the other bracket will be solved. Like first of all, we'll solve the simple bracket. 4 minus 3 is equals to 1, and 1 into 16. Again minus 16 divided by minus 4 is equals to minus 4. Minus minus will be plus. Now part 2, HCF. Now for the HCF, in the book, 3 parts are given. Like you can solve the prime factorization method, you can solve the HCF by division method, but you people can use any method to solve the HCF. But if I would like to prefer you division method for HCF, because it is more reliable as comparatively to other methods. In division method, what we'll do, we'll take the smaller number as a divisor and the bigger number as a dividend. Now 6, if 7 will be divided by 6, then 1 will be the remainder. Then again this divisor will be dividend. This process will be continue until we'll get the remainder 0. Like in the second part, smaller number is 28, so it will be divisor, and the greater number is 58, so it will be dividend. Now 28 2s are 56, so 2 is remainder, so we can't stop the calculations. So again we'll take 28 as a dividend. Now 28 14s are, sorry, 2 14s are 28, so now the remainder is 0. So what will be the HCF? 2, means the last divisor is HCF. In the 3, again you can follow the same process. Like you can take the two smaller numbers like 24 and 46. Or simply, if I'll say, you can arrange the numbers in ascending order: 24, 46, and 78. First of all, we'll solve the 24 and 46 by the division method. Now, what is the HCF 2? Now, 2 will taken and it will solve the third part also. Similarly, if we are having more than 3 parts, arrange the numbers in ascending order, then solve these sums. So the last divisor is our HCF. Next part is again find the HCF. In the book, it is mentioned that solve the HCF by the prime factorization, solve the HCF by the division method, but you can follow single method in which you are more comfortable. Then again, part 4, find HCF will all three methods. If this thing will be mentioned, then we have to use the three methods. First one is common factor method. Common factor means we'll solve the prime factorization of the terms like 20, 25, 35 and 50. Now I'll take out the common, like 2. 2 is present only in the two terms, so it is not common in all the terms. Only 5 is common in all the 4 terms. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what is common number? That is 5. So 5 is the HCF. By the prime factorization means we can do the division of all the terms by the single number. That is divisor of all 4 numbers. Now, even we know that 20 and 50 are even numbers. It will be divisible by 2, but 25 and 35 are not divisible by 2. So, we'll take only the common number. So, it means 5 is the HCF. Now, you can check 4, 5, 7 and 25 are not divisible by a common number. So, last one is the division method. Now, fifth part. Find the greatest number. Greatest number means HCF. So, it means we have to simply find out the HCF. Now, again, this HCF you can find out by any method. Now, I'll solve this part by the prime factorization method. But if you want to do, you can use common factor method as well as division method in this part also. But one thing you have to remember, that greatest number means HCF, highest common factor. Now, sixth part, the numbers are given and it is also given that remainder is 2 in each case. So what we'll do, we'll solve out 132 minus 2 means remainder will be subtracted from the given number. So what will the numbers are? 130, 240 and 380. Now I'll solve the HCF of these three numbers. So HCF is 10. So it means the required greatest number is equals to 10. Again the same thing. Now the numbers are given but the remainders are different. So criteria will be same. Remainder will be subtracted from each number and we'll get 3 numbers and we'll solve out the HCF. Now, question number 3 is, by using common division method, find LCM. Now LCM. Again, for LCM 3 methods are given, but if it is in our syllabus, I think only third part is there, and that is common division method. Moreover, the common division method is more reliable than other methods of LCM. LCM means least common multiplier. It is opposite to HCF. HCF means we'll take only the common number, but in the LCM we'll take the number in which if a single dividend will come, like 2 will divide the 14 and the 78, so we'll take the 2. Now 21 is not divisible by 2, so 21 will come as it is. So again, all the 3 numbers are not divisible by 3 because 7 is not divisible by 3. Even then we'll take the 3. In this we'll take step by step numbers, like we'll start from the prime numbers only. Only prime numbers we'll take in this method and then multiply all the numbers, and the sum will get the answer when all the remainders will be 1. This is known as the common division method for LCM. Now, I hope you will understand. In this chapter, what we'll do, we have to just practice the LCM and HCF In the HCF you can use any method, and in the LCM also you can use any method in which you are reliable, comfortable. But if you want to do your practice, then please practice LCM's common division method, because that will be easy for you people in the next year, coming years also. So I hope you will understand. If you will have any doubt, then you can ask me. Thank you.